And I used to work with bee farmers. But that's when like I said before, that's when I experienced a bite. Or the stings, whatever.
The sting of bees?
Yeah.
So what happened? What happened when you experienced the sting?
I can't forget the night when, the day when we went to work. I usually work before and they never bother me. But that special day now, like, maybe my fault for misbehaving and not knowing. So, we go and be say, well, you shouldn't come. And them, and them start beat me up. And by the time we reach about 10 o'clock at night, my foot ankle, they was like this swollen. And I have to ride a donkey go home the night I couldn't walk.
So since 17, 16, 17, you have just loved bees. So why has it taken you so long to start a farm of your own?
Well, all right, look at it. Let's say I'm from St. Elizabeth. I wasn't born in this community. So, migrating from one place to the other, from St. Elizabeth to Kingston and all around. Then I start traveling farm work. But getting old now, can settle down with me, say, all right. Then we get back into it. It keep me occupied.
Okay. So you were always preoccupied by other things.
Other things.
So now that you've settled into one place, you decided to live out your dream.
Yeah.
So you said that you've been doing this for 2 years and this is just a small farm in comparison to what you could be doing. If you could have your wildest dreams with bees, what would you be doing?
Oh, I was looking at about maybe 1,000 boxes of bees. That way I could maybe ship 2-3 barrels of honey. I could have me a couple pounds of beeswax from market. They also the bee pollen that there's a little mesh thing that you put in the box called a pollen snatcher. And when the bee come in with the pollen, it draws off on it. You take that out. There's also a market for that. And like I said, there's a market for the honey and also for the propolis.
So you would be diversifying into all aspects of bee farming.
If there was.
There are people like Nick here who, if a bee come near you, them start box it when and will kill bees. What do you say to those people?
No, don't hurt them. They are lifesavers. Like I said to Nick before, bees and trees, they are the ones that keep us alive. But without the bee pollinating the trees, there wouldn't be any fruit. They are harmless. Yes, and when a bee like I said, when a bee get aggressive, you start like that, then in its sense, you think they're about to attack it. And they get aggressive. Only thing, at the end of the day, still, the bee still even end up the loser, I make him sting you,
So, Mr. Foster, can I ask how old you are?
Oh, I'm 71 going on 72.
You're almost 72. So that's near 50 years it took you to live out your dream. Would you say you are satisfied with your bees now?
Yes, I'm satisfied. Like I said, if I have more, I would be more satisfied. But guess what? I believe in building. When you're building blocks, take it one day at a time and make sure that the step that you build it firm. That even if you start to climb another one and you have to come back, you land on something firm. But it doesn't make sense just try and run out there and at the end of the day you lose all.
Mr. Foster, about how much times you get injured by these bees?
Injured? I never been injured.
So when your foot did swell, that wasn't an
No,
injury?
that was a long time ago.
Yes, so how many times since you've been... Yeah. Have you had any severe stings like that?
No, not much, because I have protective gears that I wear when I come into them. And honestly, if you sting or do anything, it do good. The venom is good for you. Yes.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
So what would you say to a random person in any other parts of the parish that got stung by a bee?
You don't do anything. You would believe it. All right. What if I tell you that? And that there's supposed to be a bee farmer somewhere in Trelawney. And his bees, I think, from what I heard, those bees, he just reared them for the tourism market because you have tourists coming off cruise ship and just go in there just to get that two sting. The venom is good. Alright, look. If you have some people who really have swollen skin and they really can't take any, we even have ants bite you. You know, you're allergic to it. But ordinary, no, you have to have more than say 20 bees to really sting you. That's too much venom. But like get one like a 4 or 5 sting, man, I don't know. Man, that
What is the venom good for?
Huh?
What is the venom good for?
It's almost like an antibiotic. It's an you understand?
Okay.
I would encourage any young man right now take up bee farming. It's a good thing because if they put interest to it and take care of it and they are lucky, trust me, in 10 years they can be millionaires. Even starting with one box. For if they are living in an area where you have a lot of trees that pollinate that can make honey happen. Don't worry about maybe two little stingers. You look like you scared. Yeah, but don't worry about two little sting that you're gonna get from the bees. Not gonna hurt you much.